Described as the queen of hip-hop and R&B, Mary J. Blige is one of the most notable singers of the 90s and of the present time. And today we venture inside the heart of California to explore her very own abandoned mansion. Built in 2003, this marvelous estate boasts a 55-foot backyard pool with a 75-foot tall waterfall spanning down the whole backyard, not including the 10,000 square feet of living space the mansion holds inside. Mary Blige rented the property for a whopping price of $30,000 a month for various years, and even filmed various music videos inside, such as Last Night, featuring Diddy and Keyshia Cole. However, after problems between Mary and her at-the-time husband, Kendu Isaacs, the property was vacated, with no luck finding new tenants. However, this luxurious haven took a dramatic turn in recent years, becoming the backdrop for a different kind of film production: adult films. As we explored the property, we came across a stunning discovery: a pristine DeLorean hidden in a small secluded garage in the neighboring woods. Once a star in those films, this iconic car now gathers dust, but remains untouched by vandals. Now, the home and property sit abandoned and has started to fall apart more and more by the day. So join me today as we explore and see what's left. Alright, here we are, guys. We just got on the property and I can't wait to show you guys everything this place entails. So just looking at it for the first time, just a huge pool right here. The water is definitely not looking too clean. It's all green, a lot of stuff growing around it. But the cool thing about it, there's a little bridge going over it. And so you could walk along over here. The left side there's water, and the right side there's water as well. But guys, if we look up, take a look at this view. We'll go down there a little bit later and we'll take a look at the view more closely. But for now, let's focus on this pool. And so we have lights, I think maybe every 12 feet to illuminate the water during the night. The bridge ends up over here to this section. And this appears to be a dry bar area right here. You have some storage stuff there, a lot of drinks. And then directly to the right is this massive sauna. And as you go over here, I'm sure back in the day they would have had all of this stuff trimmed and you could just sit in the sauna and have an amazing view of the LA skyline in the city. But now there's just tons of cobwebs growing all over, a little bit of graffiti all over too, but whoa. Yeah, this place is no joke. They had everything here. Yeah, beautiful. It's all wooden. Great lights up top too. And then right here, maybe a shower, seems like it. The handles right here, and then the faucet up there, but it seems like someone scrapped that. And on the left, just basic toilet setup. But before we actually go upstairs, up there on those layers and explore the mansion itself, I do want to go down here and see not only this layer, but you could also go down even more after this. So let's go explore more of the property before we go inside. So let's go down these pretty overgrown stairs. We have glass panes on the side. Looks really cool. And just even from here, there's an amazing view of the pool and the mansion itself. What do you think of the view? You just came from down there, right?
Dude, it is amazing. I mean, you have like a whole view of the city. All the glass here is intact. Nobody's destroyed anything. I mean, I think it's awesome. I mean, this was, look right here. You got a grassy area to kind of play in. I mean, they might have had soccer games or something, you know, if they had kids. I mean, perfect area. This whole house is so cool already right off the bat. I mean, just the view alone, it's so worth it to come here.
So let's check it out. You got my expectations up. And right over here on this ledge, it seemed like maybe the pool would have kind of overflowed slightly. And so there would have been a big layer of water right here going along the wall. And this stringer media was saying none of this glass is broken. And so there obviously have been a lot of people that have come to this property, but they kind of respect it too. They haven't broken any of the glass. And here we have a pretty flat, grassy area with blocks going along right here to walk through. And back in the day, you can just walk up here and just take a look at this view. Wow. I'm sure at night too, or in the mornings, you could watch the sunrise and the sunset, and that would be pretty wild. And as we get to the end, the left room seems to be maybe for pool maintenance. Just a lot of switches and breakers. Nothing really too interesting. But if we turn around, we're encountered with yet another staircase going down. Wow. And I mean, back in the day, I'm sure this would have been trimmed really well. Trees going down. And then right here, I suppose a little space for like a garden. But as we go down, it's just yet another beautiful view. Take a look at this again. And this is pretty much the highest home in this hill. And so you could kind of see all the houses here on the bottom. And then if we look even closer, all the cars passing on the highway down below near the city. But there's even more steps going down here, and a beautiful bench right here with a big tree in the middle. And I mean, let's just sit down. And wow, yeah, I mean, the weather's beautiful, the view's beautiful. What's not to love about this place? And it seems like you can go down even more, but it's just a little bench right there. So nothing too crazy. I think this is where it ends, really.
As we wrapped up our exploration of the mansion and headed home, a tip from a friend led us to a small hidden building on the edge of the property early the next morning. What we discovered inside was nothing short of extraordinary.
Jeremy, what do you think about finding a car like this?
Dude, this is just quintessentially some LA shit.
Oh, for sure, yeah. It's unreal just seeing one of these abandoned.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, these are just these rare items that you find in abandoned places that you just don't come across every day. You don't even come across things like this every day out in the wild, much less in an abandoned garage like this.
Oh, I've never seen one of these in person, like on the road or ever.
Yeah.
It's just like first one's like actually abandoned. Right here, this is absolutely amazing. Take a look at this car. Wow. There's so much to see with it too. And of course, with the movie reference it has, it's just so amazing. And it's rare to see on its own, but an abandoned one, that's even more. Wow. See a thick layer of dust on the hood too. It's been here for a long time, just rotting away. And it is really sad to see it just here. I'd much rather see it out on the road with someone actually using it. Oh man. What a beautiful car. It was last registered in 2015, so it's been here for about 9 years. Right here, we can actually see the DeLorean tag on it, right here on the back. But without further ado, let's get inside and see what it looks like. And these butterfly doors to open it up. That's so cool. Wow. It's absolutely beautiful. I love these butterfly doors so much. Just being able to see one of these in person is absolutely unreal. Here we are back where we started, right by the pool and the beautiful bridge going over as well. But let's start a walk up to the ground floor and explore the mansion. Right over here, a little garden space. Seems like there's cactuses and just weeds growing now, but I'm sure back in the day, beautiful flowers and a lot of things like that. And here we have the stairs going up. It seems like maybe lights on every second stair. And of course, the unbroken glass panes going up. Here's a little view of the pool from up top. And I mean, yeah, this place is no joke. It seems like over here it's a lot more shallow, but as you go on over there, I'd say maybe 6 to 12 feet. That's what it usually ranges in residential properties. But right here, we can get a pretty close-up view of the place before we actually go inside. Right here down below, some sort of courtyard area. And I mean, this place has quite a bit of floors. Let's say 1, 2, 3, I think 4 even, 4 floors in this place. And you can even go upstairs. I think that's the ground floor up there. And this would be considered the basement right here. But I'm sure back in the day, you could have a nice patio furniture over here, a lot of tables, chairs, and of course, overlooking this beautiful view. And of course, guys, pardon the graffiti, you do hate to see it. But I mean, just because of the history of this place, right, who owned it, and of course the view this place offers, I couldn't miss out on filming this for you guys. But without further ado, let's head inside. Most likely an entertainment center, if I had to guess. Right over here, we see a bar, a dry bar. I'm sure that could have been right here in this corner. And I mean, you could serve to the guests with parties, a little kitchen area right here. And it was taken out, unfortunately, but beautiful space for a TV back in the day. And then right below it, room for consoles and video monitors and all that type of stuff. Bathroom right here. Pretty modern view to it too. Toilet, shower. And then the sink was most likely right over here, but they took that out. And we are gonna see a lot of unfortunate destruction of this property. But the good thing is that's not all vandals. It seems like they were trying to remodel this place before it was actually abandoned. So a lot of this stuff, I don't think it was vandals. I think it was just remodeling that was going on. But here we have the kitchen. I doubt this is the main one. It's just like a basement one for parties and events. And we even have some plates still here. So I mean, who knows what stuff could have been in here? Whoa, take a look at this. That's so cool. That was loud. Here we have the double sink, dishwasher, and then a spiral staircase going up to this ledge right up top. But here we have it. Just a little overlook area, I'd say. I'm sure back in the day, a few chairs lined up right against the railing. So you can, take a beautiful view inside. And of course, overlook what's going on downstairs too. And just looking at this, you could definitely tell they were doing a lot of remodeling work. Yeah, changing the floors, it seems like. Changing the ceilings as well. And you could even see some of the markings that the workers are doing for the measurements and cutting. And right through this doorway, of course, pardon the graffiti, guys. I usually don't film places like this, but I felt like I had to, just because of the owner that owned this place and the view that this place entails. But I'd say that this was most likely a game room. I thought it was a basketball court at first because of the high ceilings. But if we look over here, we see it seems like a pool table resting up here. And so I think this was definitely a game entertainment room. I have tons and tons of furniture and games right up along here, right? Very, very tall ceiling. And even a gorgeous skylight right above too. And if we look in the back, this balcony that Stringer Media is on, this place is unreal. And as we continue along, we have another kitchen right here. Space for a fridge right over there, pretty big one, of course. But yeah, here we have it, probably another entertainment center. This is the second kitchen so far, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more as we go on. And so we have the floors, of course, being remodeled throughout this whole place, it seems like. And even over here, they were replacing the mirrors somewhere. So I think this could have actually doubled as a gym as well back in the day. And in this section right here, definitely a nice living space. Very tall ceilings. And then right over here, I thought at first this was a fireplace, but I think looking now, maybe just decorative space. You can keep a lot of knickknacks and decorations, maybe even a painting there. And before we actually go upstairs, there are a few rooms right here on this corner. I'm curious to see what they are. Because we have a bathroom directly on the left. And then what seems like just a storage area on the right. And a breaker box. But this is pretty insane. I'm just looking at this now. Let's look up. Wow. So it's just infinite stairs just going up in a spiral way. And then all the way at the top, beautiful natural lighting. And this floor right here isn't even the first floor. And so we have this room right here. Wow. And then the floor right above us is the ground floor, really directly with the road. But as we get going and past this pretty awesome staircase, we have the center overlooking the game room. And there's even a chair left here, which could indicate this was a viewing center as well. You can just sit here and just watch what's going on down here. I gotta say, it's a pretty good view. We're probably, I'd say maybe 8 to 10 feet up. And of course, the view of this living room as well. Yeah, construction was definitely being done to this place. But I think we should definitely continue going upstairs. I can't wait to go all the way up there and see what this place is all about. Pretty nice metal, stainless steel railings going all around the place. And the steps are pretty unique, I'd say, as well. But yeah, this is the ground floor. The road is right over here. And this is actually, I'd say, the front doors to this place. You would get through that gate for the first time, walk over here, and this would all be a huge, huge sliding glass door made of all glass, which was unfortunately shattered too.
There's like a mail box, and it's overflowed with mail, and there's like so many names, and I want you to look it up and see if there's anybody famous.
Sure.
Because there could be a lot more famous people that lived here than just
Blige.
right. So I'd take some photos and like try to research it after the video or even during. I mean,
Yeah.
It might be pretty cool.
There have to be some others, yeah. I'm sure all the parties here, a lot of famous people stay here for sure.
For sure.
I'm excited to look through.
It's right back there, so.
All right, let's go right outside to the courtyard. Pass through this glass, we gotta be kind of careful. There's a lot of it. Yeah, I mean, here we have pretty much the front door from outside to inside this property. And right over here on the right, we have a pretty nice fountain area. The water would be overflowing from here, from this top part, and just drooping down very nicely over here on the bottom. Of course, the water is all murky and disgusting now, but I'm sure back in the day it looked pretty insane. And this is kind of a view of it from the outside. It's pretty wild. And even over here, what Stringer Media was telling us about, the mailbox completely stuffed with mail. I'm gonna have to blur a lot of this stuff out because it has tons and tons of names, but there's just a bunch of magazines and just mail in general, you know? But as we come back inside and look directly to the left, this right here is the master kitchen. This is the main one. We saw, I think, 3 already, and this is the 4th and the main and best one as well. Wow. 2 islands right here. And just, I mean, kitchen space all around. Of course, guys, pardon the graffiti, my apologies. And this right here, space for a fridge. Right next to it, oven, microwave, stove. And then this is something I did not expect to see here. A fireplace inside the kitchen. I'm sure if they were creative, they could have made some nice pizza over here right on top. And back in the day, before all this annoying graffiti, oh man, I'm sure the view would have been amazing. And if you open the sliding glass door, you can just walk outside and we could even see a table right out there. I'm sure you could have a lot of your meals out. And guys, this is California. It's always warm. You can do that a lot for sure. But there's so much cupboard space, so much storage space, and a lot of mail all over here. And going through the staircase right next to it, 4 stairs up, This is most likely the main dining room right here. And so the kitchen's right there. After the food is prepared, it can be put on the sledge, and you can just take it and bring it right over here where the table would be. Pretty cool design too. The ceiling just expands and grows taller as you get over there, those main windows. Another fireplace right over here, and a space for a TV or some electrical component right here. You could even see the outlets and the wiring that would have been used for it. Yeah, here we have the windows. Beautiful view. And here, this one's actually open so we can go outside. Yeah, and this right here is the outdoor patio. We were not able to see. These screen doors do not open. I don't know if they're locked or jammed or something, but yeah, you could have your meals here if it's a nice warm day out instead of having it inside. And just overlooking all of this. And of course the pool all the way on the bottom as well, the trees. If you were eating here, would you eat inside or outside?
Be outside every day eating.
Outside, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Get the vitamin D.
That's like the best thing ever eaten with the view, man.
Whoa.
Hey, I have something to show you.
Oh no.
There's two creatures on the floor. They're pretty unique.
Really? What are we looking at? This one?
What is this? Oh, that's a leaf.
That's a leaf.
I thought that was a tarantula. But look, we got a hummingbird here.
Oh wow.
I've
No
never
way.
seen a dead one.
Yeah, he died. Oh, that's too
These are
bad.
So pretty.
Yeah. And then leaving that little area, we have two pretty tall but narrow doors right over here as soon as you walk into this place, right by the front doors. Ah, that's extremely loud. Just a little closet space for all your coats and everything like that. And then through this door, we have a pretty cool bathroom. And so this one's gonna be small. It's just a general, walk in the door bathroom, right? You're not gonna have a shower. Just a place for you to pee and clean up as soon as you walk inside. And as we continue passing the kitchen and the main stairway as well, let's take a look down. Whoa. But we have a whole another section going along over here before we go upstairs again. Wow. And I'm assuming these are most likely gonna be bedrooms. If we walk to the right, it's pretty evident that this was a bedroom for sure. Right here, we have a lot of closet space. I'm sure on these shelves, a lot of space for shoes and just shirts, clothes, everything like that. And then just bed space, most likely over here on this corner. And a gorgeous sliding glass door to just walk out and just go outside in the courtyard. And then over here we have pretty simple bathroom. Nothing really too fancy, to be honest. But we do have beautiful natural lighting coming in from here. And this, you know what? This is actually looking right down there to the game room. So that is where we were before. That's where the pool table was. That's really cool. And then going to the second bedroom of this floor. This one is a lot bigger. And I think this was actually the master bedroom. Whoa. That's pretty insane. But let's start with this. This was most likely the living room area of the bedroom itself, right? We have a nice fireplace looking thing right here. Most likely a nice statue or just decorations in general. A nice fogged up window directly on the right. And I'm sure there could have been maybe some sort of TV mounted on this wall or some other entertainment things. But as we walk into the bedroom itself, this is pretty insane. The view you'd have right by your bed is pretty wild. And guys, I was looking at the real estate photos of this place. Right over here, the bed would be going like that. And they would have a beautiful painting go along this whole wall. Imagine waking up though, and walking up to this window and looking out at the view. Wow. And we have these blinds right here. You could retract them up or make them go down. I'm sure they were remote controlled at some point. And then a fireplace right here on this corner with some beautiful stone all around it. And a lot of cables and whatnot. Space for TVs, which was probably up there. and consoles and whatnot else. And on this side, we have the bathroom. Beautiful marble going around the whole thing, even on the floors. A lot of shelving space going around. I'm sure this could have been maybe for the closet and they put it here for the remodels. And in this section, you kind of see the outlines of it. This was the jacuzzi or the bathtub back in the day. And so you could take a bath with this amazing view. And then over here, space for the toilet. And then the massive shower directly on the left. Pretty cool tiling ceiling as well. And then directly next to the bathroom, we have the closet right here. Pretty big walk-in closet. I'm sure back in the day, these would have all been drawers. And this would have been filled with clothes, shoes, a lot of designer stuff as well. Mirrors going along right here. But you could actually open them up too. So they're mirrored doors. And that would just lean up to this. But now, what you've all been waiting for, and me as well, let's go up to the top and final floor of this massive place. Hey, look, even a dead bird right here on the stairs. And just a general thing, I love the natural lighting all over this house. And this thing is pretty wild too. A string going down. There would have been a massive, beautiful chandelier just hanging up over here. And of course, a beautiful view down below. That's a big fall. I'd say 50 feet at least. Whoa. But here we have it. It's pretty small, to be honest. The only door is right here. If we look up here, there's nothing else, just viewing area. And so my expectations are definitely very high to see what this is. Whoa. Look at this place. I honestly don't know if this were to be a bedroom or just a living area. I think it was a living room, but I'm not completely sure. Right here on the left, fireplace, space for a TV above, and then the ceiling's kind of gradually getting higher as you go over there. But we have a lot of storage space right here along the wall. Let's take a look if there's anything left inside. I doubt it, but it's worth a try. No, just massive mosquitoes. All empty. But yeah, I'm sure back in the day, but stuffed with a lot of belongings. And right here, you can just get outside. Just look at the view. Now, before we go over to that patio, we do have a door on the left as well. It might be a bathroom, I could say. And yes, it is. Here we have it. Pretty wild marble bathroom. The floors and half of the wall is marble, and then the top and the ceilings are all egg white. Pretty nice shower. Sink right here, and then toilet combo. With a pretty cool view of the courtyard above, where we'll go in just a few seconds. But I mean, this is pretty cool. I wish they didn't take out the faucets. I'm sure they were really, really cool. And then down here, just space for toiletries and whatnot else. But without further ado, let's head outside. A lot of crunchy glass going over here. This was all broken for some reason. But here we have it. Wow. This right here is the main bedroom we saw on the floor just below us. And then right here, a lot of space for plants. I'm sure back in the day, these were all green, lively, and looking great. And then we have air conditioning space right next to it too. But this view is absolutely breathtaking. I'm sure they could have had chairs right here, positioned directly right to look at this. And I'm sure after me and Stringer are done exploring, we're just gonna, just sit up here, maybe go on the roof right above and just appreciate this view for a little bit longer.
Well, we're ending off the video right here in the bathroom, the master bathroom. We have a beautiful view right in front of us too. We probably just spent maybe 30 minutes just upstairs on the roof, just taking it all in. But thank you guys for watching. I know this wasn't my usual video. It wasn't too clean, wasn't too preserved, but just because of the history that this place has, I wanted to show it to you guys really bad. But anyway, if you came this far, I appreciate that. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.